Gills have managed to draw 6 games in a row, which I believe is a club record, and now we play MK Dons at home. Can Gareth Ainsworth get his first win under Gills' management? All unravelling here on German Gills. Welcome to the German Jewish Show. I'm going to be your host, Reece, to take you through every step of today's game against MK Dons. Thank you very much for stopping by on this German Jewish Show. And any MK Dons fans here, thank you very much for stopping by also. Just a quick warning, there'll be no German Jewish Show over the Easter weekend, so that's Cheltenham away and Wimbledon. So apologies for that, but there will be some full match replays available for you guys if you are subscribed. This season, we're sponsored by C&A Building Products. The link to their website can be found in the description down below. And if you've got a building project on at the moment, these are you guys to go to. And if you are a Gills season ticket holder at checkout, you can get 10% off your order. Right, let's head over to Adam Wesgate. So Adam, 6 draws in a row for Gillingham, which is a club record. Gareth Ainsworth is still looking for his first win as a Gills manager. MK Dons, a little bit out of form. How do you see this game unravelling?
Well, good afternoon, Reece, and to everyone at home. I mean, MK Dons was actually one of the few highlights of that winter this year, which was miserable to say the least. That was a good day out. And yes, I don't see why we couldn't get a win today. I mean, we've been very, very, very positive in the way we play and the way that Gareth Ainsworth is trying to build up our confidence, get us to play on the front foot. I mean, we are trying to take risks. We could have just as easily have scored a goal late on in matches as well as conceded one. But you have to try and implement your style now. Obviously, a summer window is going to help. As far as today goes, I don't see why we couldn't. But we actually scored 2 goals the other day against Salford, which was something, then let into. But I'm going to go for a 2-1 today to be really positive. I think, come on, our win's got to come, and we just need it for confidence more than anything, because our season in league terms it's over pretty much. Just need to try and come as high as possible. So I'm going to go 2-1 today. I do think it's eminently possible, and one of the rare teams that could actually suffer double defeat by Gillingham. So dodgy territory for MK Dons if that happens, but I'm positive. Wesgate's Gills.
And of course, we've got their German Gills fan zone. Fans been reaching out to the show about our game against MK Dons this afternoon, and here's what they have to say.
Good morning, Reece. Hope you're well. The result today against MK franchise is going to be a 2-0 win to the Gills. It's going to be Elliot and Nevitt and Logan Bode. Up the Gills. Okay, Gills.
Hello Reece, I hope you're alright mate. Well, I'm back for the fan zone again today after the 1-1 draw against Chesterfield on Tuesday night. I think we hanged on pretty well in the end. Nevitt scored again, good goal. Against MK Dons today, who are a point below us, I think, and below us on the table. Not in very good form, MK Dons from December. I'm going to go 2-1 Gills. Ainsworth's first Saturday 3pm at home win. And Connor Marston and Elliot Nevitt are going to score. Up the Gills, and subscribe to German Gills.
Afternoon, Reece. Ben here, just walking to Priestfield for this afternoon's game with the MK Dons at home. Hope you are well and having a fantastic week. It was a great point at Chesterfield on Tuesday night. First half we played very, very well. Second half, of course, they were always going to up it, but I would have happily taken an away point at Chesterfield anyway. So for today's game, I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for us. I'm going to say Aaron Rowe to score the first and Elliot Nevitt to wrap things up with 3 lovely points. Yeah, strange not to see the cat in goal today, but I don't think it'll make a difference. I think we'll get the 3 points anyway. But of course, as always, fingers crossed for 3 points, and Wesgate's Gills.
Afternoon, Reece. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you've had a good week. I'm here at Priestfield Stadium for today's home game against MK Dons. We've been playing a little bit better, haven't we? It's been good to see players like Johnny Williams play a little bit better. Aaron Rowe, I think, is impressed since he's come back into the team. Good to see Agbenone back in the squad from his injury. Shane Glenn Morris is out for today's game, so that's a little bit disappointing. But I think I'm feeling positive again today. I'm going to go with a 1-0 win today. I'm going to go Elliot Nevitt, seeing as he's been finding the back of the net the last couple of games. So, but at the end of the day, as always, mate, I just don't care who scores as long as we score. So, fingers crossed we get those 3 points, and Wesgate's Gills.
Let's let's head over to Priestfield Stadium for today's live match reaction. Los Gates Gills! So here we are at the Priestfield Stadium, and our game today and our season is sponsored by C&A Building Products. The link to their website can be found in the description down below. And it feels like a bit of a broken record at the moment, but I just want to make sure everyone knows I'm not doing any German Deals videos for the next two games. So that's not Swindon, that's Cheltenham and Wimbledon. So apologies for that, but what you will have access to is the full match replays if you remember. And if you would like to join, the link to that or the button for that is underneath this video. Right, let's see if we can get Gillingham's first win under Gareth Ainsworth. Gills have taken this thrown shot. It's gone to Little on the right side, back to Hutton, who's looking to get the ball into the box. And it's going to go back to Little, who's probably going to put it in himself. And he dinks it in all the way to Williams, who's in a relatively dangerous position. But it's going back to Hutton, who puts it into the box. And Outswing can get it down towards goal. That's going to be easy to catch by the goalkeeper, McGilvery. I want to say we're 20 minutes into the game. And apart from maybe Aaron Rowe look a little bit lively here and there, and maybe a head injury, that took about 5 minutes to fix. There really hasn't been too much in this game. No one's really taken control of this game. As I say that, Rowe has picked it up on this left-hand side. Can we build something from this mistake from MK Dons? As it goes into the centre, Williams, you get the space, as he can get the shot himself. It goes over to the right-hand side. Gills have built this attack actually from that simple mistake as Tomlin is defending there, but it's gone away to Gale. Puts it into the box and it's saved, and surely there's a follow-up there. There's a very easy save that Craig McGilvery had to make there, but he let it spill out in front of him and gave Nevitt a little sniff to try and get there. And I don't know what's been given, but maybe it's offside, actually, from the initial shot from Gale that went in. And Nevitt might have been offside there. Oh, no, he's not. I don't know why that is. Oh, there's the foul there that Nevitt's done when he went in. Okay. Wow, okay, from what not much happening to what I was telling you about it, something then did happen. Okay, it's 0-0, and that's as good as it's got. Oh, that's a naughty tackle, and I think that's going to be a booking for Luke Offord. That hard tackle on Clark there, and this is any opportunity as ever to say what this game is like, because both teams are cancelling each other out, but not through solid play, just through lack of quality at the moment. The game is dreadful. It's a really bouncy pitch. Not that it's bouncy for everyone. It's just, I don't know. It's just a really scrappy kind of low quality affair between two teams that have had really poor seasons, if I'm totally honest. And the fact that I'm putting a foul like that in the highlight reel is probably suggesting to you how poor this game is at the moment. Gills are taking these free kicks short at the moment, change the angle for Clark to put the ball across. I mean, there's just no one going for that at the moment, but can Gills recycle it? It's a good header and vision from McKenzie to get to Hutton on the right-hand side, who puts it into the box. Can Gills get something hit towards goal? It's a lovely play, but cleared really well by MK in the end, and there could be a counter-attack on here. I think as who's that on the ball? Is that Callum Hendry who puts that ball forward, and MK on the counter-attack here. That's surely offside as it goes in the back of the net. But again, that's the spark that MK Dons have had this half so far, and it was a counter-attack where Scott Hogan just, unfortunately for him and fortunately for Gillingham, ran a little bit too early and fell into the offside trap position. And I mean, I'm really pulling at straws here to try and really glorify this game because, at least it went in the back of the net. That's something. But yeah, that's clearly offside, I could tell from this angle. Okay, there you go, 0-0. The ball over the top, it's Clark's given to Nevitt. Can Nevitt find the space to make something happen? He's got support on the right-hand side with Hutton, who takes it down really, really well. He's taken on Tomlinson here. He's got his inside on the outside. It says across the box, and it's saved by McGilvery. I mean, it wasn't the best cross into the box, and luckily for Gills, well, I say luckily for Gills, it looked to be recycled of play, but that's really kind of the only thing that's happened again. Well, I say only thing. I mean, a couple of things have happened now, but MK Dons are now coming forward for their own version of the attack, and there could be a chance here for them, and Gills got to be careful because this could be an opportunity if they can get the space, and again, it's offside, and at least it's a bit more open and a bit more exciting. MK with the ball on this left-hand side, trying to build an attack here, and it's just been given away very easily. And Gills need to clear this ball sensibly, and it has gone through. Can we find the counter? We can't. MK win it back, and Gills have shot themselves from the foot here, trying to be clever and get away through. And MK Don's going to take a shot from distance, and it just goes over the bar. And I think that was Thompson Summers who took that shot. I didn't quite see it. It could have been Callum Hendry. Regardless, Gills gave the ball away in a very dangerous position here, and it gave the opportunity for MK Dons to try and take a shot, take it all back. Actually, I think it was O'Reilly who took the shot in the end. Nonetheless, we're just gone over 45 minutes, and there's going to be a hefty chunk of injury time. And that is half time. So at half time, it's Gillingham 0, Milton Keynes Dons 0, and on the line, we've got Adam Wesgate.
Good afternoon.
So are you enjoying this game? It's been quite riveting, really, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, one of the highlights was I looked at the BBC before and it said Johnny Williams was playing, and I couldn't spot a bald head anywhere. So I think they might have got Mr. Ewan mixed up with him. So, yeah, that was a highlight. And apart from that, I think there's been a football match of sorts.
Yeah, something like that. Has the weather been nice?
Yeah, the weather's been all right, actually, yes. But I think this is a classic end of season. Nobody's playing for anything, and both of these teams should be in and around the playoffs or the automatics. Everybody has failed, and everybody wants to get to next season. That's my assessment.
Yeah, it certainly feels like that at the moment. But yeah, there's been no real opportunity, no real chances. But I just want to ask, because obviously Morris went out injured, and we've got Holton in goal. I think he's held his position quite well, actually.
He has. He's swept a couple of times really well. He's looked quite confident. I'm actually surprised that MK Dons didn't try a couple of pot shots, to be honest, because that's the normal thing with a new goalkeeper. I'm imagining Morris was injured quite late. I mean, he must be injured because he's not even on the bench. But for next season, these might be the two goalies we have, because I'd imagine Turner will want to leave. He'll want to play like he is at Dagenham and Redbridge. So, yeah, it's interesting actually seeing him getting a chance, Holton.
100%. And finally, do you see the game sparking into life in the second half?
I think it will, purely because Ainsworth will actually want to go for it and actually have some entertainment. I think Ainsworth would rather go down entertainingly, especially if he's under no pressure, than he would being bored to death on the sidelines with a 0-0. That's what I reckon. So I think we'll see Dack and a few others play and see how they get on. So I think it'll improve, I think.
Huh. So we're poised for a 3-3 in the second half.
Oh, at least 3-3, at least 6 goals, yes. Trey the men will suck it in several times.
Thank you
and
very much,
if they get 2 goals, they'll push it back.
Thank you very much, mate, and we'll catch up at full time.
See you later.
So we're about to get underway for the second half. Big shout out to other support of the channel, which is Viper Golf. The link to their website can be found in the description down below. And if you'd like any of their golf shirts, you can use, and you buy some, and you can use the code GD5 to get £5 off your order. Right, let's see if we can turn this snooze fest into a goal fest. Let's see how this one unfolds as Bode picks up the ball on the left-hand side. We can't get an early one, can we? As it goes into the box. It's Hutton there's going to head it across. Surely, and it's cleared away in the end. It was aimed for Rowe. We're going to keep this highlight going, actually, or not. Okay, there we go. Well, that's a promising start. It's a corner for Gillingham on the far right-hand side. I think it's the first corner of the game. It is in swinger right towards goal, and it's cleared away easily by MK Don straight to Rowe, who's going to look to recycle it one more time. It's it's put in first time by Clark, and it goes towards goal, and it's on target by Bode, and it was quite a feeble shot nonetheless. It was on target, and McGilvery just had to get down and collect that one, but nonetheless, it's a bright start from Gills in the second half. There was a mistake at the back here, and Hendry's through for MK Dons, and he's overtouched that, and this should be a chance for MK, with Gills defended really, really well in the end, and you can tell what MK Dons are a little bit playing with not so much confidence at the moment, as the ball's gone all the way back to the goalkeeper here, and they do manage to have a little bit of composure defensively. I mean, it's a good ball over the top mistake from Ogie, and luckily it just was defended and caught up well in the end, but MK Dons reminding us, they're always going to pose some sort of threat, as there is another one coming forward. Scott Hogan's given the ball, and there's going to be a chance they're going to take a shot towards goal, and it goes past the right-hand post, and we'll end the highlight there. So throw in for Gills on the right-hand side, and trying to find a bit of space to get into the box. It's Rowe that's got it. It's going to go to Little this time as Gills changed their shape slightly to have a shot at goal. And it's not a bad one from Clark. It's always going wide, but at least we have a little bit of confidence to go for these occasionally. It's a swipe shot. It goes past the right end post, and that's pretty much it. But it's nice to see us trying to do something slightly different. And we know Clark probably can ping one in once a season. From there, didn't happen this time. And still 0-0. It's good work, and Dack gets that ball over to the right-hand side for Hutton, who just keeps it in play. It's a fantastic pass. Can Hutton make use of this? He gets it into the box, but it's straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. And I just want to say now, at 68 minutes, the game has just gone back to absolute poor quality. Then something like that happens. It's a lovely ball to cross, and then our crossing today has been really woeful, and it's always fallen into the hands of McGilvery, or it's gone to absolutely no one. That also goes for MK Dons as well. But the whole sort of final third play for both teams has been really, really woeful. Gills with a free kick over from this far left-hand side. It's Clark that's going to be taking this one. Can he put a decent delivery? It's not a bad ball. Swords goal, and it's headed on. It's off the crossbar from Dack. It's the best chance of the game for Gillingham so far, surely. It's a great header. I do think McGilvery is beat there. It looked like it was going well wide in the first instance, but it does actually dip quite nicely. Just not enough to get to the underside of the crossbar. And Dack nearly getting a goal for the Gills that put him in front. But if it wasn't for the crossbar, obviously we're in the back of the net, and it is still 0-0. So Gills have got a free kick on this far right-hand side. Could put a decent ball in. The deliveries into the box and really poor this whole game. Can we actually make something happen as Clark puts it into the box? Can we make something happen? Can we get the ball down and create a shot? As Little is going to take a shot. Oh, goodness me. And I think this is one of the poorest games that Ainsworth has had so far, and both teams are really poor, and it's just, I don't know, I just feel like no one's giving their all, or everyone's being very sort of lazy, or just not playing at their best, and I don't know, is it end of season-itis? I have no idea, but at the moment, this game has been absolutely dreadful. Gills with a free kick in a very dangerous position. We ain't got long to left. This will be the last chance of the game for us to get a goal. Who knows? Let's see what happens here. Just make it useful as Clark puts it into the back post. Headed towards the goal. Surely it's a goal! And Bradley Dack has scored right at the end. And Gills take all 3 points. And Gareth Ainsworth gets his first win as Gills manager right at the death. It's a fantastic delivery in the box. Finally, it's been awful all game. Headed the back across, and it was at the back post. Dack had to take 2 touches to put it in the back of the net. But Gills have got the 3 points at home. And I tell you what, no team deserved to win this game. It has been dreadful all game, but one little bit of quality, and it has gone in the back of the net. And Gills have got the 3 points, and Gareth Ainsworth's first win as Gills manager, surely. It is Gillingham 1, MK Dons 0. And that is full time. And Gills have got 3 points scored right at the end. Courtesy of Bradley Dack with a good free kick routine. And Gareth Ainsworth's first win of the Gills management campaign. Wow. We've won. I don't believe it. I'm sure that little bath routine that Bradley Dack had on TikTok, he will contribute to that maybe. Maybe relax him enough to have a pose at the back post. Who knows? Nonetheless, Gillingham do win 1-0. And let's head over to Adam Wesgate.
Well, if there was ever a clear case of us not deserving 3 points, I think that was it. Oh my goodness, a draw would have been fair there, wouldn't it? 2 really bad teams, but who cares? I genuinely thought Bradley Dack made a difference when he came on. That's the sharpest he's looked in his second spell. And you've got to think, to cap it off with a goal, that it's got to make a difference to his confidence, despite the fact he's played much higher. You'd think the injuries, play on your mind. But he really did make a difference, because before he came on, it was going to a draw, it looked like anyway, but it really looked like a nothing game. So at least we got entertaining football. Even if we had come out with a draw, at least it got more entertaining at the end. We somewhat looked like we had a chance. I hope Bode isn't too badly injured, because he did take a knock of some kind. It did not look good. Not stretcher bad, but not good at all. I thought Hutton had a very good game. Gale again had a very good game. And thankfully Holton got the clean sheet. And Gareth Ainsworth first clean sheet as well. So yeah, monkey off our back, 1-0 win. Lovely stuff, and hopefully we can kick on, because I thought that was actually our worst performance since Gareth Ainsworth has been in. But hey, when you perform badly and you get the 3 points, that's always a good sign. Law Skeets, Gills.